Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Shaqiri. Getting forward. Kane. Karim Benzema. And he might be through here. Danger averted for now. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
And cutting it out. And Guti winning the ball. Ryan Cherki. Magnificent defending. 𝗏𝗂𝗥𝗲𝗄𝗽. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Shaqiri must take the lead here. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Benzema. And Kane comes into the move. Can they convert? And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Guti. And the keeper will grab hold of that one. 𝗏𝗂𝗥𝗲𝗄𝗽. Not the best challenge, free kick. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. And to Budimir. And into the last 20 minutes. Moving the ball forward with purpose. The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, nothing untoward happened. Modric. Harry Kane. Kane. Here's 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗂𝗵. Stratos Svannas. Now with 𝗥𝗍𝗄𝗧. And now it is official. The referee brings this match to an end, and it's a victory for the Gunners.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Arsenal facing Manchester City.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal!
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. It's a brilliant strike, hit with such power. What a great goal.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Thuram.
Make good.
Guti. Benzema. The ball with Luka Modric. And stopping the danger. Son. Taken away from Son. Benzema. 𝗏𝗏𝗂𝗏𝗃. Modric. Appear to be in two minds. Well, they can keep possession now. Trincao. Heung-min Son. Rodrigo de Paul. Good tackle from Sam. Arsenal did well to win back possession. Oh, so close to extending their lead.
Well, that really would have put them in a commanding position, but it's still all to play for here.
Moura. Son. 𝗏𝗏. So on the cusp of the half-time interval, it's Arsenal holding the edge here. Stuart, time for your assessment of what you've seen from them.
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going at half-time if it stays like this.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. So back in business, the second half underway, and City trying to plot a route back into this one. 𝗏𝗏. 𝗏cie. And Benzema at the hub of this attack. Let's see what he does next. Trincão. Might really be able to trouble them here. Well, disappointing end to the move. And he might be through here. And the penalty has been given here. To make it 2-0. Harry Kane, goal! Taking aim from the spot and finding the target.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. 𝗏𝗏. Moura. Well read to put an end to that attack. Twenty minutes remaining. Modric. And he did what he had to do defensively. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. So the game continues, and Arsenal cantering to victory now. Well, this game ebbing away, and Arsenal have been brilliant, Stuart.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch.
Oh, my goodness! What an outrageous hit! I can't believe he took it on from there, and neither can the goalkeeper.
Well, here it is again, and just look at this. It's such good technique. It's a wonderful strike from that range.
Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. So there it is, the final whistle, and a satisfying outcome for Arsenal and the many fans around the world. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And without doubt a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Arsenal and they take on Real Madrid.
Good habits, 20 seconds easier to start. Bad habits, 20 seconds harder. Environment shapes behavior. Reduce friction for what matters.
Is the big question.
A really top-notch piece of defending. 𝗪𝗵𝗵𝗵.
Reduce friction for what...
Zinedine Zidane. The ball with 𝗪𝗵𝗵𝗵. Throw into Arsenal coming up. Stam. Bouty.
Reduce friction for what matters. Increase it for distractions. Design your life for success.
Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. Lionel Messi. It's with 𝗪𝗿𝗀. Drogba. Can they forge ahead? In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Johan Capdevila. 𝗪𝗵𝗵𝗂𝗃. It is a decent-looking attack here. Not high-quality defending. And mopping up defensively. Hansko. 𝗪𝗵𝗵𝗂𝗃. Ryan Cherki. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Well, keeping it on the ground, slightly off target, however. Lucas Vázquez. And so it is, the first half story has been written. The ball moving again. Real have the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Messi. And Messi in a good position. What can he and his teammates do? Drogba. Here's 𝗪𝗿𝗀. Just the challenge that was required. And fine work from Arsenal to win it back. Zinedine Zidane. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Messi. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw-in. Lionel Messi. 𝗃𝗏𝗏 has it. Messi. 𝗪𝗿𝗀𝗃𝗃. Real Madrid get the throw-in. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Just 15 minutes remaining. 𝗃𝗏𝗏. Well, a bit wasteful from the merengues.
Well, I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving the team on.
The clock is against Arsenal, but what can they pull out of the fire here? 𝗪𝗵𝗵𝗂𝗃. Oh, the drama here! All level again! Incredible scenes!
Well, this deserves another look. Just see the bend he gets on the ball. That's a great bit of skill and an excellent goal.
And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here, they can't be separated. We were treated to goals, and Stuart, interested to get your verdict.
Well, Derek, what a good game it was. Plenty of chances, some good attacking play, and a couple of outstanding individual performances. I really enjoyed that one.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Arsenal taking on Manchester United.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. De Bruyne. And on to Ginola. Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, but the finish is far too easy. He doesn't even have to jump. How has he afforded that much space? It's a tidy header, but really poor defending.
𝗪𝗵𝗂𝗪. Now with 𝗃𝗵𝗂𝗂𝗵𝗵. Guti. And he did well to cut it out. Ginola. Well, it could be on for him here. It's opened up for him. And a goal here for Manchester United. They are the big favourites now.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
2-0 now, and back underway. 𝗃𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗵𝗂𝗪. Walker. Ginola. Zico. It's a fine United move in the making. Over the touchline for what will be an Arsenal throw. Guti. Here's 𝗪𝗵𝗂𝗪𝗂𝗃𝗍𝗂𝗃. Really getting stuck in. And United have it back. Danger averted. Kane. The ball with Luka Modric. Modric, it might take a bit of teamwork. And a good take under duress there. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So underway again here, the pendulum having already swung United's way. So let's see how the second 45 plays out. Ginola. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Now this could really lift spirits. A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So making the substitution now. So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Well, we're into the final half hour. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Well, a struggle to get it away properly. Well, the danger is still there. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Harry Kane. Isco. Modric. Modric with options around him. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Struggling to get it away. Managed to get it out of there. Zambrotta. Zambrotta. Well, mopping up defensively. And they will make the change now. Ginola. Well, this game is ebbing away, and Arsenal have still got a lot on their plate.
Well, if they want to get something from this game, they need to start getting the ball into the box that little bit quicker and get players attacking the ball.
This could be the equaliser. Appear to be in two minds. So the referee's whistle means full time, and it goes into the books as a defeat for Arsenal.
Well, Derek, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now, and they can't afford a repeat performance.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Arsenal, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Well, no danger now. 𝗪𝗏, Luka Modric, and collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Vanaken. Good challenge from 𝗃𝗵𝗂𝗂𝗵𝗵. And Real Madrid have it back now. Vanaken. Teammates available. Martinez. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
Arsenal restart the game then, and they have work to do as they try to wipe out that last goal. 𝗪𝗏, good pass. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline, so a throw in here. Tolisso. Charles de Ketelaere. Good opportunity it is. And cleared away. Modric. Harry Kane. Ryan Cherki. So following the deflection, a corner kick.
Well, as you can see, he gets everything right here. What a skillful volley that is.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Martinez. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So back underway here into the second half. Patrick Berg. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Modric. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Çalhanoğlu. 𝗃𝗶𝗴𝗵𝗁. 𝗃𝗶𝗁. Oh, my goodness! What an outrageous hit! I can't believe he took it on from there, and neither can the goalkeeper.
Well, we won't get tired of seeing this, will we? Because that struck so sweetly. He really does surprise everybody here, not least the keeper. What a good finish that is.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Just 20 minutes remaining now. And ball back with Arsenal now. And he clears the danger.
Well, not much time left now, and these Arsenal supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line. What an atmosphere.
And a substitution in the offing. Stratos Svannas. It's with Çalhanoğlu. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Seko Fofana. 𝗃𝗏. And on to Alexander-Arnold. And teammates around him. Ryan 𝗃𝗏. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
And they're making a change. And now it is official. The referee brings this match to an end, and it's a victory for the Gunners.
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham
Make
player,
good
Stuart
habits
Robson.
20 seconds
And with the
easier
game
to
just
start.
moments away
Bad
now,
habits
this really
20
ought
seconds.
to be a superb watch. It's Arsenal facing Manchester City.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
City have the ball again. Jude Bellingham. Harry Kane. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Matthäus. Saka. 𝗂𝗏. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose. Moving the ball really well here. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Well, look at the finish here. He's just eased that beyond the keeper. That's a good goal, you have to say.
Arsenal restart the game then, and they have work to do as they try to wipe out that last goal. Guti. And on to 𝗃𝗵𝗂𝗂𝗪. Well, nothing comes of it. He's got to score! And now the goal the City fans wanted to see. It's hard to see them throwing this away.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So 2-0 now. Guti. Benzema. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Pavel Nedved. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So back in business with City very much the dominant side. Can they repeat that in the second 45? Well, potential danger. Is it going to be? And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So the action continues, and City really cantering to victory here. 𝗪𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵. Ryan Cherki. Modric. Well, they keep the ball moving. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. 30 minutes to go then. Nedved. Real chance. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Well, a swift challenge and a throw-in coming up. So a personnel change then. Hamšík. Saka. Viktor Gyökeres. Bukayo Saka. Saka. He's in here. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, as we see it again, he was never going to miss that, was he? That's a really simple finish in the end.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Modric. Progress has been made by Luka Modric. Benzema. Seko Fofana. Must score! Well, going for power and so close to finding the net. And they will make the change now. 𝗏𝗂, Lothar Matthäus. And Puyol with it. 5 minutes left. Best. Going well. So the final whistle now, and disappointment for Arsenal, you've got to say. A defeat for them. Your assessment?
Oh dear, Derek, that was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Arsenal versus Romania.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Can he find the right pass? Koundé. Park. On the ball, Bastoni. 𝗏𝗏. Park Ji-sung. Kubo. It's Arsenal's turn now. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. 𝗏𝗏. Oh, yes! He's going to be proud of that moment. What purity of strike. Caught it absolutely perfectly.
Well, look at the replay here, because they don't come much better than this. He hits it so sweetly. What a goal this is.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, nothing comes of it. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. 𝗏𝗏. And on to Park. Kubo. 𝗏𝗏. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Now, options are plenty. Bastoni. On to Hazard. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Marcos Alonso. And with that, the attack fizzles out. 𝗏𝗏. Hazard. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Well, it came to nothing in the end. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. 𝗏𝗏. Hazard. Park. And a chance to level it. And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, look at this again, because this is a really well-worked goal. The passing is incisive, the movement of the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
So making the substitution now. So a level contest, 1-1. 𝗏𝗏, Benzema. The ball with Luka Modric. Trent Alexander-Arnold. And with the teams locked together, Arsenal, can they forge ahead? Benzema, still a chance. They've lost possession here, Arsenal. And so into the final 5 minutes. 𝗏𝗏-𝗂𝗏. Benzema. And Benzema making a more than decent run. Benzema. Not really the ideal clearance. And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just about the right result.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Sporting up against Arsenal.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Benzema. 𝗏𝗏. The ball with Luka Modric. Now with 𝗏𝗏. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Might jump in front. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. And he clears the danger. David Ginola. And in with a real chance. Surely now. And touched onto the frame of the goal. Can they cover up? And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
On they go again, and Arsenal know they need to wipe out that last goal. 𝗏𝗏. The ball with Luka Modric. 𝗪𝗵𝕋-𝗂𝗏𝗵𝗁. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃. Well, high quality defending. Well, here we are, moving close to half-time, and Arsenal chasing the game. Stuart, what have you made of their performance to this point?
Well, I've been a little disappointed with their attacking play. It's all been a bit too slow. If they can pass it into their front areas with more quality, switch play quicker, and be more positive in 1v1 situations, I think they'll get back into this.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. So the ball is rolling again. Arsenal trailing going into the second half. Will they come up with the right response? Might be able to get in behind the defence. Now, who can he play it to? Kane. And it's gone in! Beyond the goalkeeper. Arsenal level.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Can he put them in front? And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, look at this again, because this is a really well-worked goal. The passing is incisive, the movement off the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
So there we have it, 2-1. 𝗃𝗶𝗴𝗵𝗁. And they need to get tighter. 𝗃𝗏, and the referee blows for a foul. Well, the referee saw it as a bookable offence.
And I think he's got it absolutely right. That was a poor challenge, you have to say.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. "20 minutes to go in this one. Harry Kane. Modric. Danger averted by Puyol. 𝗃𝗏 𝗥𝗲. Good run, very much in control of the situation.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. These fans are doing everything to get their team over the finish line, and there's not long left now.
And Bellingham. And Puyol with it. So the referee's whistle means full time, and it goes into the books as a defeat for Arsenal.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player, Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Arsenal facing Barcelona.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Well, that's gone out, and it is going to be a goal kick. Pedro Porro. Berge with it. Zaïre-Emery. Bakayoko. Barcelona have given us away. Modric. Pedro Porro. Berge. Marcos Alonso. Well, no stopping him. Magnificent defending. Kane. 𝗏𝗏𝗄𝗃. And a bit short with the clearance. Well, that goes down as tremendous improvisation.
Well, it's also great technique and great athleticism. So unlucky there.
And 𝗃𝗏𝗄𝗃 in the right position. Benzema takes it forward now. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. for his team.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
Well, back underway here. What sort of response will that goal elicit from Barca? A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, back underway with Barca hoping to find an effective route back into the game. Marcos Alonso. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Modric. Nice looking pass. Appear to be in two minds. Well, threat over for now. Eden Hazard. Here's Tova. Johan Bakayoko. Hazard. Hazard with others to team up with. And Stam got rid of it. Ryan Cherki. He's given us away. Olivier Boscagli. Marcos Alonso. 10 minutes left for play. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Oh my goodness, what a strike! From so far out, absolutely sensational, unstoppable.
Well, we won't get tired of seeing this, will we? Because that struck so sweetly. He really does surprise everybody here, not least the keeper. What a good finish that is.
And a substitution in the offing. Johan Bakayoko. It's with Porro. Berge with it. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Tova. Could reduce the deficit. And it's in! They've eaten into their advantage. And this is not over. Not yet, anyway.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
And the referee decides enough is enough. It's the end of the game. Arsenal victorious. That's the main headline from this one.
Yes, Derek, sometimes it takes a while to eventually get the better of the opposition, and that was the case here. They kept going, and they eventually got their reward.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Barcelona up against Arsenal.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Harry Kane. Managed to get it out of there. Lilian Thuram. Well-timed tackle. Can he put them in front? In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, as you can see, he gets there first, he makes good contact with the ball and finds the back of the net. That's a decent header.
One 1-0 then. Yaya Toure. And a fantastic diving save. 𝗂𝗄 averting the danger. Forlan. And just lacking that little bit of guile. Yaya Toure. Xabi Alonso. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Modric. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Making sure nothing came of it. Arsenal doing well to regain possession. Might be able to produce from this position. Deciding to give it to the keeper. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Arsenal with the lead going into this second half, but no room for complacency. An encouraging move from Barca. And the deflection behind then for the corner. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Modric. Oh, what an opportunity. Well, not every keeper would have been that brave.
Well, he read it brilliantly, didn't he? Top stuff from the keeper.
Lilian Thuram. And on to Toure. Harry Kane. Best. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Toure. And this could square the game. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Well, they've decided to make a change. Just 20 minutes remaining now. And Arsenal can get ready for the set-piece situation. They hold the lead. Well, the keeper won't be complaining about that corner kick delivery. His ball all the way. 𝗵𝗵-Savić. Guti. And they need to get tighter here. Alexander-Arnold. Now with Kerkez. So nearing the end of the game, and the big question is, can Arsenal see this out? Stuart, interested in your thoughts on their overall performance.
Well, it's going to...
And now it is official. The referee brings this match to an end, and it's a victory for the Gunners.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Arsenal.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Arsenal have given it away. Cleared away by Stam. Modric. Fernando Torres. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Bale. Must take the lead here. And keeping it out. Can he do it? There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
Harry Kane. Now Harry Kane. And away by Rivaldo. Oh, fancy footwork. Bale. Determined defending. Modric. A real opening now. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, here's the replay. What a superb volley this is. He strikes it so cleanly and he times it perfectly.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Guti. On to Stam. 𝗏𝗏. Well read to put an end to that attack. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Second half underway here, and Arsenal quite simply need to lift themselves. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. But play is halted this time. Free kick. Modric. It's with Rivaldo. 𝗃𝗏. In it goes! A 3-goal cushion. This is astonishing stuff.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
So on they go again, and every indication that Real are going to stroll to victory here. Might be onto something with that ball. Rodri. Modric. 𝗃𝗏. Torres now. Well, they have the ball once more. And he's made headway. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So a personnel change then. Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. 𝗪𝗿𝗂𝗽. Now, options are plenty. Luka Modric. Sensational goalkeeping from David De Gea. And he did what he had to do defensively. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, they've decided to make a change. Didier Drogba. Rodri. 𝗪𝗿𝗂𝗽. Well, good run and good ball control. It has to be. The net is staring him in the face. And both hands on it, good goalkeeping. So the referee's whistle means full time, and it goes into the books as a defeat for Arsenal.
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Arsenal versus Arsenal.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Koundé. Yaya Touré. Van Basten. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Oh, he's through here! And the flag has gone up, just when he looked ready to pounce, perhaps.
Well, he was just too static in the end, which is a shame because that was a dangerous situation.
And with that, the move comes to an end, and a goal kick to follow now. 𝗃𝗏𝗂𝗪. Van Basten. Oh, from miles out, he's done it! How about that for a pure strike? Terrific technique! Wondrous!
Well, as you can see, this catches everybody by surprise. Look where he is when he strikes it. That's a great goal.
Arsenal restart the game then, and they have work to do as they try to wipe out that last goal. 𝗃𝗏𝗂𝗪. Just the clearance that was needed. An encouraging Arsenal move. And the ball is loose. Well, Arsenal have lost the ball here. 𝗃𝗏𝗂𝗪. 𝗃𝗏𝗄𝗽. Matthäus. Thierry Henry. Well, trying his luck from a long way out, but the keeper saw it all the way. Stam. Yaya Touré. Henry. And a strong tackle. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Second half underway, and Arsenal looking to build upon a largely positive first half performance. And it will be an Arsenal free kick. And danger averted by Stam. And a simple clearance, a good one. And the pass and he's made headway. Perfect example of how to put in a tackle, and a corner will be next. Rifled against the post, but back in play. And Stam got rid of it. Arsenal's free kick here. 𝗏𝗏. Van Basten has it. Will he finish? And it's gone in for Arsenal. Will they be stopped from this position?
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Modric. The ball with Luka Modric. Ryan Cherki. Well, they keep the ball moving. Chance here. And fine goalkeeping. Substitution time it is here. Just the clearance that was called for. 20 minutes remaining. And the danger is averted. Thierry Henry. Touré. Well, it could be on for him here. In it goes! To rubber stamp it once and for all.
Well, look at this again. No real power, but great understanding of the situation. That's an excellent goal.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Alexander-Arnold. Matthäus. It's with 𝗏𝗏. And Matthäus has it. So the referee's whistle means full time, and it goes into the books as a defeat for Arsenal.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time out.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Arsenal taking on Liverpool.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
And a good take under duress there. 𝗂𝗏. Trent Alexander-Arnold. And cleared away. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? Oh, that's not a good clearance. Making sure nothing came of it. To take the lead. And there it is! The opening goal! 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, here it is again. And when you clear the ball, you have to get height and distance on it to give your defence time to readjust. They don't do that. It's a poor clearance, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net.
On they go again, and Arsenal know they need to wipe out that last goal. 𝗂𝗏. 𝗃𝗶𝗄𝗧. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Real chance. Kane. And we're moving ever closer to half-time with Arsenal behind here. Stuart, interested to get your take as regards their first-half performance.
Well, they've not had quite enough purpose to their attacking play so far. It's all been a bit too predictable. But in the second half, if they can get more support to their strikers and play with greater intensity, they can certainly turn this around.
And just missing the target.
Well, they're at least making chances. Now they need to be more clinical.
And so it is, the first half story has been written. So into the second half, Liverpool in front, but there might still be a few twists and turns before this is over. He has teammates around him. Not all that convincing defensively. Gibbs White. And he's broken free. Just what the Liverpool fans wanted to see as they extend their lead to 2 goals.
Well, here's the replay, and you can see why the manager is furious. It's just really poor play, offering up possession far too easily in a dangerous area. And at this level, if you keep doing that, you're going to get punished. It's just not good enough.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. 𝗃𝗏𝗄𝗽. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Nedved. Can't miss, surely. And a simple clearance, a good one. He's in behind. Great movement. There it is! A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
Here it is now, a substitution. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Alphonso Davies. A quarter of an hour remaining here. 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗃. Now Harry Kane. Time and the scoreline against Arsenal. But still they're in this. Well, quite simply not precise enough from that position. Alphonso Davies. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
So the final whistle now, and disappointment for Arsenal, you've got to say. A defeat for them. Your assessment?
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Team of the year. Team of the year. Team of the year.